What's up guys, Retro Django here. Today we're gonna take a look at this ATX cabinet that contains a retro motherboard inside. I am all into Pentium 1 systems, Pentium 1 and Pentium 3, but this is an ATX cabinet. It came with an ATX power supply, but it has got a Pentium 1 motherboard inside. Now, the Pentium 1 motherboard required AT power supply, which means when you turn it on, the push button should be pushed in. So this won't help. So I just made another really simple solution. So sit back, take something to drink, and let's just open this cap and take a look inside this beautiful cabinet. Now on the outside, as you can see, it's got a floppy drive, it's got two CD-ROM drives. But inside we have the magic over here. Now, let's just get the camera just a bit closer. There we go. So as you can see, we have got the AT power supply. We have got the two CD-ROM drives up there, but look at the power cable, it goes out to the back. Just a simple solution, guys. Look at this. This one is the AT on and off button. Isn't that just nice? Now you can use a little more modern cabinet case and put in the old motherboard. As you can see, the plate here, it is it came like this, so that's all right. So we have the parallel serial, we have the VGA, we have net card, and we have an Aztech sound card, which is great. And I'm gonna tell you why. But before we do that, I'm just gonna show you this one. It has got, is it possible to see here? As you can see, 4 16 megabyte memory installed. So we have 64 megabytes of RAM, and it is possible to upgrade with 2 banks with SD-RAM. We have chip cache memory back there, and we have VGA. But down here, this lovely ISA sound card. It's a Yamaha OPL sound card, and this one, this Aztec card, emulates Sound Blaster Pro, and it sounds great. But again, in MS-DOS games, it does not play general MIDI. And as you all know, I love general MIDI. If you subscribe to my channel, then you know how much love I have got for the general MIDI music. So this sound card, lovely sound card, has a wave header here. So I just installed this Dreamblaster S2, and it's just amazing with this one, guys. We're gonna give it some power, and you're gonna listen to the difference between just a Sound Blaster sound music and with general MIDI. Oh man, it's great. So this one has got the 4 gigabyte hard disk, and in MS-DOS I just partitioned it to the 2 gigabyte maximum, and the other 2 gigabyte is not used. I mean, it's a lot of storage. But the thing is, these boards, I have some different versions of these. The first thing I always do is just put in a new battery to remember the DOS BIOS configuration. But the second thing is, every time I find some of these boards that has got these big voltage regulators down here, you know, these transistors, they get hot. And I'm not kidding you. They get hotter than the CPUs. Of course, the CPU has got active cooling, but down here these passive coolers, they get so hot. And on the other ones that I have got, the CPU cooler is installed 90 degrees turned, so the air will be pushed down on these or upwards, depending on where they are installed. But this one, the air gets pushed to the sides, and this down here, I mean, I can't touch it because it gets so hot. And these boards, they're like 30 years old, guys. So what I did was install this 100 millimeter fan. It's a big beep fan. And it blasts a lot of cold air directly on these two voltage regulators, and also it gives nice and cold airflow to the CPU, and then the CPU gets cold down with this fan, so we have a lot of air circulation in here. Of course, the PSU at the top, it sucks out the hot air. That's a good thing also, because these boards, they're so old. I've checked all the caps, they're like new. That's perfect. The card works perfect. I mean, it's just incredible, so old, and it works perfect. The model number, let's check that one out before we give it some power, guys. So if we just check the camera just a little bit down here, as I don't know if you can read it, it says P5F76. I mean, they're manual, everything's online. This card, I really like this one. So yeah, an old card in a modern case. So this is my solution, and actually the reason why I'm making this video, I have made other MS-DOS videos. I have showed this Dreamblaster, I have showed everything, but this little mod, it's easy, as you can see, just 2 scripts, and it's alright. I mean, this little mod, if your old Pentium 1 or 486 card, whatever, has got these voltage regulators, then I would really recommend you doing something like this. It's just a super nice mod, guys, and it doesn't make that much noise when you close down the cabinet. It's alright. So let's give this one some power, and let's just listen to the difference between Sound Blaster music and with general MIDI. Let's just pop up Doom and Duke and all that crazy DOS gaming. Alright, guys, just turn on the computer. As you can see, P5F76 Amiga model 440, and it's got 64 megs of RAM, and Pentium 1 166 megahertz. I mean, 166 is just great. As you can see on the left side, Yamaha SAX setup utility. It has installed everything, Sound Blaster and ad clip support, everything, mouse. Yeah, you get the idea, guys. So let's just make a quick Doom test here. So this is just a normal Sound Blaster sound. This is what I grew up with. This is what I love. This is too loud. Go. All right, let's just check out the music now. This is what we know. General MIDI. As you saw earlier, I've installed this Dreamblaster S2, and it's just the best. General MIDI, guys, it's 330, and that's about it. Let's get some general MIDI music. Listen to this one, guys. I love this. There's another simple way to test. Here, if we take setup, then you can actually test it in this setup program. So if you take music and choose Soundblaster, then you can actually press on test. Dude Nukem! I love this one. Sounds great. Now, let's take this one, General MIDI. But we're not going to test it here. We're going to enter, oh, this is 166 megahertz, so it's a powerful computer for MS-DOS gaming. It's great for that era of gaming. I don't want to use 486 more. It's just too loud. Sorry. Listen to this. Too loud, guys. But where is sound? Yeah. Let's take down this one. All right. So let's try it like this. Damn, it's awesome. I grew up with my 486 DX4 100 megahertz. Oh, damn, what the hell am I doing? And, oh, run mode. That's a long time ago. And so I played, early 90s, mid 90s DOS games. That's what I'm used to play. So this one is just one of my favorites, guys. Who doesn't love Duke? The music, I know through the camera is not the best, but the real deal, it feels just so amazing. Yeah, you did, dude. There we go. All right, guys. It works perfect. I love this one. So let's try Monkey 2. Was it Roland? I don't remember. I think it was. I love the general MIDI on this one. It sounds so nice. Let's just listen to it for a minute, guys. This little Dreamblaster is just a super nice upgrade. If you don't have general MIDI, if you don't have the Roland MG32 and all that, it's so cheap. I mean, if you have a sound card with the Wave Blaster port, go ahead and try this one out. It's just all the DOS games, they get new life. I want to replay all the old games just to check out the music, guys. I just love it. So I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for checking this Retro PC out. And I will say think about doing this mod to cool down the transistors, guys. Until next time, check out some of my other videos. Have a great day, guys. And I'll be back.